Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is going to be the aspen trees. So we're going to be using our 7-round brush. So you want to go ahead and dip that in your water, dab it on your paper towel to remove any excess water, and we're going to start off with just plain white paint. So go ahead and grab white. So how this brush works, if you press down really hard, you can make a really thick line. If you press down lightly, you can make a really thin line. Just keep in mind that the more pressure you apply, the thicker your line is going to get. For these particular trees, I made them pretty skinny. I'd start off making them skinnier, not applying a lot of pressure, and then you can always go in and make them a little bit thicker. You don't want to start on the trees until your background is pretty much dry. Since we are using white paint, so that's a good time to give everyone a break. If they do catch a little bit of color, they don't need to worry about it, because in actual nature the colors from the landscape are reflected onto the aspen trees. They don't appear to be just pure white. So you can do however many aspen trees you want, however many sizes you want. I usually do an odd number. When I did this painting, I kind of wasn't thinking, and I ended up with 6. So I'd start off, you can tell them they can practice on the paper if they want, or they can go right in. So go ahead and grab your white paint, and what we're going to do is go to the left side of our canvas and go to the right about 2-3 inches, and we're just going to do a vertical line, and it's going to go almost to the top of the canvas. So in nature, there's always going to be variety. Things aren't going to be all the same height. These weren't planted in a garden, right? So you want to have some that are big, some that are little, and you want to try to keep one of your mountain peaks kind of peeking out. And I like to do the tallest one to keep that one kind of sticking out. So I'll kind of work my way around that. So before we get into the Y's, just go straight up. And you want to go up till you hit the sky. These particular mountains are going a little bit higher, so it's going to look a little different, but you're going to get the idea. So once you have your tree trunk in there, you want to go halfway down and add in a Y. And you can go on the right or the left, and then you want to alternate sides. So do on the left, go up a little bit, do a Y on the right, go up a little bit, a Y on the left, and then you can add on smaller Ys too if you want some smaller branches. Branches don't need to be perfect. They are going to be pretty much covered up with leaves. So you'll want to walk them through 2 trees so that they feel comfortable doing trees, and then you can kind of set them off to do their own thing. So you can tell them, so on the other side you can do another really tall tree, and then after that you can do some shorter ones surrounding it. On my painting, I'm going to leave open space in the middle so that the trees are kind of framing the composition, and I want to leave the largest mountain peak without any leaves covering it. So we'll just work on that for a little bit.